Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Back now at Progressive Field. And on the hill in this one, Big Daddy Ace. Last year's Cy Young Award winner in the National League singing. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Forget it. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
And the batter now, Termarr Johnson. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Righty delivers. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And he deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that's outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That's off the mark. Ball 3. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So in now for Cleveland, Heston Kjerstad. That one at triple digits. Ace, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a 2-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. And that one is lifted in the air. Lowe has it sized up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 out. Space is empty. Lee Guy digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, number 82.
The left fielder.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Now here's Jake Bauers. And Cleveland on top 1-0. Swings and misses. And that's strike one. Bowers, 35 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Tapped out in front of the plate, and that one handled. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. Man at first. Here's the third baseman.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter.
Dives and he can't hang on. Steps on the bag for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Brian Riccio. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Struck him out looking. As we go to the last of the third. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
The catcher.
First pitch misses. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And another ball. And the right-hander deals. In the air, left field. And there's one down. Stepping up for the Guardians, George Valera. He's already homered here in this one. Hot shot to third. Over to first. And now 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Termarr Johnson. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he's on at first.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Kjerstad now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That misses the zone. 1-1. And he swings through that one. Johnson off of first with 2 away. On the ground, right side. And he grabs it in foul ground. Two outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Goes down looking. Bottom of the fourth, and now the first baseman, Lee Guy. Ace back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Low hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Number 82, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
And down on strikes. And there are 2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, Jake Bowers. And first offering is fouled off. Right side, hard hit. Slings to first, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now, number 70. And here it comes. And a foul ball.
You know, these Guardians, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-2 now.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Rocchio in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Ball one, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. So the batting order turns over. So in now for Cleveland, George Valera. And a good eye there.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
This to third. In time to Vaughn, and that will end the inning. They pick up a run of the back here in Cleveland, bottom of the sixth inning, and here is Termarr Johnson. That's a little bit low. Right through there for a strike. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. Makes the sliding stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
2 down, nobody on. Out to short. He gets there with the slide. To first. And very nicely done for the out. Nothing. Set for the last half of the seventh. Here's the left fielder, number 82. And the right-hander back to work. That misses the zone. Ball one. Outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And a pitch. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. 2-2 now. Stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Carter squeezes it, and there's one away. Now it's the Guardians' DH, Jake Bauers. And a foul ball. And now the 0-1. And there's a ball.
Here we go.
One down, base is empty. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. So a man aboard now with one away. Now the third baseman. He's already homered in this game. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. That clips a corner.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be. Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. (3-2) the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
Ready to go now. And now the first baseman, J.J. Bender. The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone. And this one is off and running. On the corner for a strike. 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
That one at triple digits.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And a base hit into right center field. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Bichette up to the dish. Pitch misses. And that's ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves.
That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. In to score from first. And they take a 2-run lead.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Marco Luciano in the box now. No balls and a strike. That to right. Lowe has it sized up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. In there safely. James Wood up now for the Brewers. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Bichette stands at third with one gone in the inning. That one ripped. Could be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Runner from third comes across. It's 3-zip. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
It's through for a hit. The throw in. Not in time. He scores. And it's 4-0. At the plate, Brennan Davis. That one lifted to left. Sizing this one up. Nabs it.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
Andres Jimenez stands in now and watches strike one. That's in there.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of the...
And down on strikes he goes. That'll end. Top of the second, and here's the catcher, number 73. Ace back to work, and he takes a strike.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Kicks and deals. Stays alive. The pitch. And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
One down, base is empty. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0. And that's a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
One out, base is empty. That's hard hit on the line. Carter makes the play, and there are two outs. Gabriel Arias up now for the Brewers. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. Arias goes 6'1", 215 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And the righty deals. Right through there, got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back onto the third inning. And now here is Bichette. There's a swing and a miss.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
In the air out to center. Jones under this one. And there's one away. Now Marco Luciano. He's 0 for 1. Swings and misses. Strike one.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
In time to Vaughn. Got him. 2 outs, base is empty. James Wood up now for the Brewers. Doubled in his first AB. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Not close with that one. 1-2 to count. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs. Center field. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. And now Colton Cowser. Outside low. And that's ball 1.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Brennan Davis digs in now. Fly to left his first time. Strike 1. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And now runners at the corners, nobody out. So they're at the corners now. Here's Andres Jimenez. That's in there. 0-1. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Not much to this one.
New arm out of the bullpen. Jackson.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Big Daddy Ace.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Good eye in that spot.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And that's a base hit into left field. Throws to second. He's in there.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Robbie Jackson, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Next offering is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. The Cardinals score first. It's 3-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Brett Beatty stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one fouled off.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And that one is lifted in the air. DeLauder makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Sean Bouchard. Right through there for a strike. Outside, and it's 1-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Out to short. In time to Vaughn. Out number 3. Back here in L.A., second inning set to go. Here's the veteran second baseman, Yorbit Vivas. Ace back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to be. Dives and he can't hang on. Not in time. He's safe.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
Connor Wong in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch. Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
This is Dylan Carlson. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one there. California kid. Played for his dad at Elk Grove High School. His teammates there with Nick Madrigal. Bounce to the left side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and they don't get an out on the play.
The shortstop.
So the lineup flips over. Now up for St. Louis, Adael Amador. That one ripped, but foul. Kicks and deals. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Runners at first and second with one gone here in game one of the wild card series.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab. 2 away now.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now the number 2 hitter, Lars Nootbaar. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Cards trying to break this one open here in game one. That's a laser base hit. The throw in. Tag, not in time. He scores. And they lead by 4.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Duran. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Brett Beatty. Ace back to work. A dive, nice stop to his knee, the throw, and they get the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond to first.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Bush into second, and he's got a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
One down. And here is Sean Bouchard. And there's a strike. That one fouled off. Just outside. Now 1-2. Got him. 2 gone now.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
0-1 down. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Up the middle. Gets it to first. And the inning is over. Game 1 of this wild card series. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. The pitch. That one at triple digits.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Carlson, the next to hit, takes outside. Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That's in there. 2-2. stays alive. One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Righty to the plate. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Adael Amador. Next up for the Cardinals. And he swings over the top there. That one to first, and that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready now for the fifth inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. And a good eye there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fouled off to the right. On the ground. And that one handled on the run. Sends it over to first. Awesome play there. So now the DH spot, Robbie Jackson. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Jackson in his 8th season, 24 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. One out, base is empty. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Moving under this one. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. So digging in, Brett Beatty. And that's outside. 1-0. Strike one. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Digging in, Michael Busch. That one catches the zone. And it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Beatty, the runner at first with 2 gone. On its way to the corner, Carter on his way over. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. So 1 left for the Cardinals, but they still lead this one 4-. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher. So the St. Louis Cardinals take game 1 of this wild card series. A huge win for them in hostile territory.
Yeah, Boog, they've still got their work cut out for them in this series, having to play on the road. But like you said, it's a huge win to jump ahead 1-0 in a short 3-game series. Just have to win one of the next 2 games to move on to the next round.
And on the home side of this one, obviously a disappointing result both for the team.
I'm getting mail from jail telling me to kill it. When they get out, I bring them around some. Should know be how I kick it. American Ninja, major motion picture, flipping my remote. Same way I do them.